In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Would be doing great by the mercy and grace of Almighty Allah. My name's NA Saqib. I'm your IELTS mentor, IELTS trainer. Additionally, been also teaching the students of spoken English for the last 20 years at the platform of Genius Institute, Lahore. Dear friends, we are also professional student visa consultants. We accept your applications for UK, Australia, Canada, America, and across Europe. Lots of success stories can be found on our YouTube channel, Genius Institute, Lahore. We are teaching online classes and offline, on-campus classes. If you are interested in any one of them, you can contact our number given in the description. My dear friends, my today's lecture would be about IELTS Writing Task 1 for journal training students. It's going to be a letter, whether it's going to be a formal letter or informal letter. That's a big question. Now, I will give you a lesson today how to recognize the formal question and a little bit about its structure and about its checklist as well. So our highlights of today's lecture would be recognition, planning, structure, and checklist. So let's get started. The first thing when you happen to see the letter or its text, you will be able to just recognize what kind of letter it is, whether it is a formal letter or an informal letter. Now, there are some very important recognition points. First of all, if the letter is to somebody who is unknown to you, you don't know about his name, it would be certainly a formal letter. Yes, we're going to talk about the formal letter today and about its structure, about its checklist, and it's a bit of planning as well. So let's try to recognize what are the possible letters which could be the formal letters. For example, a letter of job application, or you are resigning from a job or existing job, or a kind of complaint letter. These are certain examples of formal letters. Now, first of all, we've understood that the letter is formal one. As far as this planning is concerned, people don't normally plan letters, but in the IELTS test, you really should plan your letters. Planning is all very important, whether it's going to be task 1 or task 2. You know that task 2 needs lots of planning skills, and we've been teaching you how to plan your essays before starting writing those. And now something about your letter writing skill, how you need to plan it. Planning is important. It's a key factor in your acquisition of good band scores. So all task 1 questions on the GT paper follow the same pattern and follow the same format. They will first tell you the situation, the reason why you are writing, and then give you 3 bullet points. Now, these bullet points are important. You have to cover all of these bullet points in responding your answer. The good news is that this is really a really good news for us, because it means that we can follow the same structure every time. I'm going to give you the structure which will be followed by the students each time. There is no any fundamental difference between the formal and informal writing structures. So let's get started and try to understand what is the formal structure of writing a letter. Okay. As far as the structure is concerned, you know that you always start your letter with "Dear Sir / Madam." And then you will write down the first paragraph. And this is very important paragraph, because you got to say why you are writing to them, or you need to actually paraphrase the given question situation. Paraphrasing skill will be tested here in the first paragraph, or the first introductory paragraph rather. And you will start your letter with "I'm writing with regard to blah blah blah." You will express your purpose of writing your letter. And then you will start the second paragraph. In the second paragraph, you will include the first bullet point, and you will also additionally insert some details. And in the third paragraph, second bullet point will be included, and some details regarding the second bullet point will be inserted in this paragraph as well. And similarly, in the fourth paragraph, third bullet point will be discussed, and some details, relevant details, will also be included or inserted in it. So you will write down then some ending note, and I have already given you a structure of the ending note, and it's a pet structure. You can write down and you can get easy marks by writing down these. You must memorize these lines, I must say, and get the result, good result, by using these lines. And if you require any further information, please do not hesitate to contact me. And thanking you in advance for your consideration. I look forward to hearing from you soon. And this is really wonderful lines these are, and they can help you out in finishing or giving a good ending note to your formal letter. And you write down their full name, and that's it. So it will take you only a few minutes to write this out in the exam. And you have got to be particular about 2-3 things. And one of them is sporting details. You have to be choosy about the selection of words and give the relevant details. And I mean, you must not be entertaining at all. It is not for entertainment. You must be having a serious tone and note in your language, and the relevant ideas must be propounded by you in your letter, and language should be very stable and highly formal. Now let's try to analyze what should be the checklist, which is really compulsory for every candidate to follow. The first point would be, have you read and understood the instructions? Reading and understanding the instructions is compulsory. And number 2, is it a formal or informal letter? Have you made the analysis? Because you can be mistaken about your formal and informal letter. Sometimes both situations are so intricately blended, it gets difficult for the test taker or for the candidate to decipher between the formal and informal letter. Try to understand, be clear about it, that it's a formal or informal letter. And have I made the plan? Planning is important, you know that. Nothing can be done very outstandingly without planning. So if you want to be outstanding in acquiring your band scores, you need to be a bit planner. Plan out your essay or your letter. I beg your pardon. And have I included the reason and for writing 3 bullet points as well? I mean, have you covered all the 3 bullet points? It's compulsory to write down everything about all the 3 bullet points. Don't forget about any one of them, because you can lose marks, and you can't afford to lose marks because you're going to get 7 or 8,777. So you need to be particular about your band acquisition. And have I spotted each bullet with relevant details? Some relevant details is also required for making your answer logical, so it must be included very intelligently. Have I used appropriate language? If it is a formal letter, you need to be formal and try to use the high marks vocabulary which can be acquired from the teacher if you are being taught by any teacher, trainer or instructor. He would give you some synonyms of good or high band vocabulary, so they should be used definitely. And have I separated my letter into paragraphs? This is really important. And have I also left a line between them? Are my ideas clear and easy to understand? And have I paraphrased the question in the introduction paragraph? And have I checked grammar and spelling mistakes. If you are clear about all these things, I must say that you are on the track and you are going to get your good band scores, whatever you have decided for. Whether you're going to apply for your Canadian immigration or Australian immigration, you must be very particular about all these points because you can't afford to lose marks. My dear friends, that was something which was I looking forward to delivering today about the formal letter. I hope you would have written certain instructions which I have given in the form of checklist, and additionally I've provided you with the format or required structure, which is also important, and recognition in the beginning, how to recognize your essay, whether it's a formal or informal one. If you keep in view all these things, I hope you're going to get a good success in your tutor training IELTS. Wish you all the very best of luck, and God bless you all. Take care of yourself. If you need any assistance or guidance from Sir NA Saqib, he's already there to help you out. The Genius Institute, Lahore. God bless you all and take care. Bye-bye.